Shalom unto the elect of the nation of Israel. First and foremost, before I get into my lesson, I want to start off by giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone that teach and that rule well today. And salutation also to the fellow laborers that's in the ministry and the believers that scatter worldwide in all truth and sincerity, day in and day out. Shalom. Once again, I'm the brother Shaquat Gabar from the Great Millstone, South Carolina Midlands branch. Coming at you with another lesson. Okay, a quick news and prophecy. Okay, update. And right before I get into this lesson, this message or these videos goes out to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which we are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible. And also to the Israelite foreigners that's scattered amongst the heathen nations and that may take on the physical appearance or look of another nation. But if your bloodline goes back to Negro, Latino, or Native American descent by the seed of your father, you are considered an Israelite as well. Shalom. So basically, as I make mention, going into news and prophecies, okay, off this website, okay, as you can see, endtimeheadlines.org, okay, and when it comes to the Hebrew Israelites in particular, okay, in this case, the men of Great Millstone, start with the apostles, elders, and bishops, or apostles, bishops, and elders, and the brethren on down, and those that truly out there pushing the word in all truth and sincerity on the highways and byways and doing videos, okay, such as this, giving that forewarning, okay, because now we're in the time of the approaching of who the world called Christ ignorant, okay, which his name is Yahweh Shai, okay, in the Hebrew, meaning he is the deliverer, okay, and the Father, okay, starting with the Father name, okay, what the world called God or Most High, okay. We know that the Heavenly Father name is Yahweh in the Hebrew, meaning he is, or he exists, and the Son, okay, as I make mention, name is Yahweh Shai, meaning he is the deliverer. And we're approaching the time of the second coming of Yahweh Shai, okay, which eventually Yahweh Shai is going to return by the way of the chariots, what the world called UFOs, okay, the vehicles of the angels at the peak of the Third World War. And that's going to lead to the destruction of this place America, okay, because ultimately this place America, which is known as Babylon the Great, is going to be destroyed by the way of thermonuclear fire, okay, by Russia, China, Iran, okay, certain members of NATO that's going to turn on this place, okay, and in the midst of that, Yahweh Shai bringing war to these nations, armies, okay, and Yahweh Shai is only going to deliver the elect from out of that destruction, okay, which the elect will consider the 144,000 and the 1/3 of men, women, and children that destined to be saved. That's of so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American descent, okay, here in America and worldwide as well. Okay, the Lord delivering the elect by the way of those chariots, okay, according to Matthew chapter 24, verses 29 through 31, okay, but leading up to that, prior to that, now we're about to witness the coming of Jacob's trouble here in America. All hell about to break loose, okay, civil unrest, a financial crash, leading to martial law, strict legislations being passed more and more, okay, the implementation of the RFID microchip, which is known as the mark of the beast in Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. That's going to replace the physical dollar, as we know that these elites, when it comes to these central bankers, which are Edomites, the biblical Edomites, okay, the so-called white race, which we in the time now of their rulership, okay, ready to forge their NWO, okay. Hey, but like I say, man, leading up to that, hey, we about to witness great judgment. Okay, and we seeing things are sparking now. Things are happening now, and I'm gonna go through a couple of these headlines off this website, and I'm gonna get a couple of scriptures, and that be the lesson. Okay, and I hope that this lesson is edifying. So let's start off with this one. As you can see, and it says, mother shoots 4 young daughters, killing 3 before turning gun on herself. Husband defends wife. Okay, and they appear to be Edomites. And this characteristics of Edomites. Okay, they're known to, when it comes to suicide rates or murdering their family. Okay, so it just show you right here that the love of many is waxing cold. Okay, that also is written in Matthew the 24th chapter. Okay, and so and more you got these family murders. Okay, amongst these nations here in America. Okay, and you even got Israelites, so-called Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, had take on that that mind frame. Okay, but it show you you know the times that we in. Okay, the Lord bringing division and bringing judgment. Okay, because you got these people that psyched out. Okay, all on type of drugs and um pharmaceutical drugs, being influenced by the media. Okay, hey, catching hell when it comes to poverty, financial situations, to the point that they taking out their family and themselves, man. Okay, you got poverty, like I say, coming at an all-time high, job losses, homeless, okay, languishing, people that's uh, unhappy, okay, not certain how the future is gonna look as they looking at the future being dim, okay. And so this more and more proving the times that we in, and more proving the mind frame of the average American citizen, man. Okay, when it comes to the murder rates going up, okay, suicide rates going up, poverty going up, financial woes, okay, leading to actions as this. Okay, let's go to the next one. Uh, it says this one, J.C. Penney set to close store nationwide as the retail apocalypse continues. And once again, financial woes. Okay, you about to witness retail stores closing. Okay, marketplaces closing. Okay, due to the economy and inflation. Okay, let's get this. It says major U.S. banks had closed more than 100 branches in 3 weeks. Okay, so now you got banks foreclosing. Okay, and we know that these elites, as I made mention, they have an agenda to replace the physical dollar. Okay, by the way of a digital currency, leading to the implementation of the RFID micro. Okay, the mark of the beast in Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. Because according to that scripture, okay, that's going to be the next way of buying and selling. And if you don't have that MOTB, okay, and not on that, not on the grid when it comes to these elites as they're ready to push forth CBDCs, okay, central bank digital currencies, okay, they bringing forth more smart cities, okay, surveillance, biometric, okay, because we're coming to the time that's now they pushing a technocracy. Everything's going to be run by the way of technology, okay, and so now you're seeing more and more banks closing, okay, foreclosing. And that's all the trial run, or really setting the stage for a cashless society. Okay, and you just not had Trump saying, he put an executive order out. Okay, that he's gonna stop. The U.S. here in America gonna stop making or creating pennies. Okay, and they always going into a corn shortages. Okay, like I say, ultimately the dollar collapsing, and they're gonna bring forth a new system in the digital form. Okay, let's get this one. Developing earthquake swarm under Alaska volcano may indicate soon eruption. Okay, so you hear more talks about volcano eruptions. Okay, as we know, those are signs that the Lord is visiting the earth. Okay, by the way of tempests or storms. Okay, severe cold weather. Okay, high heat waves, temperatures, earthquakes, volcano eruptions. Okay, hurricanes, tsunamis. Okay, that's all the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, wildfires, the coming of drought, that's going to lead to famine. Okay, food shortages. Okay, let's get this. American B-52 heavy bombers arrive in UK as tensions heat up in the Middle East, and that's all biblical prophecy. Okay, because as I made mention, at the peak of the Third World War, this place America gonna be destroyed when Yahweh Shai return. Okay, but now we're in the beginning stages of these nations gathering together for war. Okay, and the war mainly gonna be over there, what they call the Middle East. Okay, which is Minor Asia. Okay, and we know about the the over there in the Middle East. Now you got that war with Israel and Hamas or Gaza. Okay, when it comes to those small hats amongst the Israelis. Okay, and they're not the original people. Okay, to keep it factual. Okay, and ever since they been over there in our land, okay, I say our land, okay, because they stole that land during the time of 1948, and ever since then there was war. Okay, but that's all biblical prophecy. Okay, and now you're seeing nations ready to gather together. Okay, over there in the Middle East, what the scriptures call Jehoshaphat, or in the Hebrew Yahweh Shaphat. Okay, because that's where the Lord gonna bring judgment. Okay, Yahweh Shaphat meaning the Most High's judgment. Okay, or Yahweh judgment. Okay, and that's why you're starting to see now nations ready to gather together over in the Middle East. Okay, such as Israel or America. Okay, then you can have NATO. Okay, going against Russia, China, Iran. Okay, Saudi Arabia. Etc. Okay, all nations is eventually going to be gathered together for that Third World War over there in the Middle East, and that's going to lead to a nuclear war. Okay, so you're seeing things are brewing when it comes to the World War III. And it says, let's go to the next one. Hamas flinches, says it will free more Israeli hostages on Saturday after Trump threat. Okay, and we know that, like I said, that war that's going on between Israel and Hamas. Okay, we know that the America back up those small hats. Okay, we see Biden did it during the time of his campaign or his administration, and Trump no different. Okay, because all of them is backing, okay, those small hats over there, man. Okay, so now you got the threat of Trump, okay, saying that if they don't release more hostages for Hamas, okay, Israeli hostages, okay, there's gonna be more threats of evasion, or more strikes, man. Okay, when it comes to Hamas, and they supposed to be at I believe a ceasefire. Okay, but we know that's not going to take place, man. Okay, as really those small hats are really on the ones that's on the offense, man. Constantly, uh, um, bombing. Okay, with the help of America against those Hamas, man. And I when it comes to Palestine, and I'll keep it as that. Okay, but there's more and more leading to the Third World War. Let's get this. It says the purge. Elon Musk calls for the U.S. government to delete entire agencies. Okay, and we see now Elon Musk, he part of Trump administration, and right along with these executive orders. Okay, Elon Musk, okay, just took over the Treasury. Okay, here in the U.S. Not all type of information coming out, okay, about certain spending due to the Democrats under Biden control of administration. A lot of money went towards mainly a lot of wickedness, okay. And when it comes to the government of spending, the taxpayers, okay, American dollars, okay, going towards aiding against war, okay, against the nasty agenda, okay, the trans, etc., man. Okay, as Trump trying to make everything back here in America, okay, to be in state, okay, when it comes to the working force, okay, and Elon Musk, it is at the head of that, okay, but when it even comes to Republican or Democrats, they both do the bidding of these elites, man. Okay, when it comes to the agenda, as they want to forge the NWO, okay, let's get this. And it says new intel reveals Putin is aiming or arming for large-scale war that could trigger World War III. Okay, and Russia gonna play a big part into that Third World War. Okay, that's why you're seeing them more and more in the news. Okay, for years now. Okay, Putin. Okay, making vows. Okay, that eventually is gonna be a Third World War and coming against the West, man. And that's all biblical prophecy, man. Okay, Russia and its allies coming against this place, America. Okay, and America allies. Okay, let's get this. It says canned tuna brands sold at Costco, Cougar, and Walmart recalled over botulism risks. Okay, so you hear more and more about these recalls in certain grocery stores, okay, certain restaurants, okay, due to the food being so defiled, man. Okay, that's also going to lead into more food shortages, inflation, prices going up in the grocery stores, okay. Yeah, so we at the time, okay. If we know eventually, like I say, man, they want uh, a retail collapse so they can bring in that new system, okay, that new digital system by the way of the MOTB, okay. Um, let's get this. Massachusetts town votes to become you see that T word, TG, sanctuary city, okay, and that's why this place, many reasons why this place America gonna be destroyed, cause they allow madness as this, man, which the Bible, okay, the Heavenly Father and the Son, Yahweh Shema Shai, is totally against this agenda, okay, and that's why the Lord, when it comes to the scriptures, America is also known as spiritual Sodom, okay, and Gomorrah, and we know what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah, okay, and they pushing that same alternative lifestyle when it comes to their agenda, okay, when it comes to the nasty agenda, okay, we know Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed by fire and brimstone, and that's gonna come to this place, America, okay, in the form of those thermonuclear missiles, man, okay. Let's get this. It says Israel considering significant strikes on Iranian nuclear sites in 2025. Okay, so more talks of the Third World War. Okay, and that's the main thing. Cause we seeing the war with Israel versus going against Hamas. Okay, hey, but this Third World War really gonna be at a heated point when Israel starting to get more into conflict and the tensions rising against the Iran, okay, or the Iranians, okay, which Russia is gonna back up Iran, okay, and Russia allies, man, okay, that's gonna lead to the devastation of this place, America, man, okay, once again by the way of the thermonuclear missiles at the peak of the Third World War, and Yahweh Shai, okay, bringing fire as well by the way of the chariots, okay. And this place, America, gonna be totally annihilated, and it's gonna become a desert at the fire and the smoke clears, man. Okay, it's gonna become a desert, and nations not gonna inherit this place anymore. Only thing that's gonna inherit this place is desert-like creatures, and the land of Israel being destroyed as well by fire, by the hands of Russia, okay, by the way of the missiles, okay, because that land is going to be cleansed, because once again, the original people over there, the phonies over there are not the original people, okay, that land is going to be cleansed just for the rightful owners, the rightful inheritors, they inherit that land again, okay, when it comes to the nation of Israel, okay, starting with the elect, okay, being established in that land through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, when it's time for Yahweh Shai kingdom, okay, which by default is the kingdom of Israel, to be set up, okay? And after that, during that time as well, the heathen nations start with Esau, Edom, mainly the elites that's going to escape those missiles, and the heathen nation that remain, they're going to go into captivity, man. That's their future, okay? Let's get this. It says, Mike Huckabee warns that biblical change is coming to the Middle East, as I make mention. It is going to come, okay? And it ain't gonna look good for Israel, okay, those phonies over there in America. They're going to get the worst of the war, okay, when it comes to biblical prophecy, man, okay, and the Lord establishing the kingdom of Israel, okay, in the land of Israel, and also rulership, okay, to be ruled, okay, over these nations, okay, for an everlasting kingdom, okay, for 1,000 years, the first 1,000 years, because our kingdom going to be an everlasting kingdom, okay, which is Yahweh Shai kingdom, and the first 1,000 years, Esau, Edom, and these heathens they're going to be in captivity, and after that 1,000 years, according to Obadiah 1:18, the only nation that's going to be done away with are the biblical Edomites after they served a 1,000 year period of captivity and building up our kingdom and serving us, man. Okay, and so the change is coming, and we witnessing the prophecies now. So basically that's it. A couple of headlines. Like I said, I didn't want to make this video too long. So let's go ahead and get into the scriptures. And I'm going to start off with Isaiah chapter 34, verse 16. And it says, seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. Yeah, the book of the Lord is the Holy Bible, which is the inheritance of the Israelites. Okay? When it comes to you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay? This word is for you. That's why we out there teaching repentance as we out there on the highways and byways, and this word being published on the internet. But we come to the understanding that eventually through the Spirit, that only the elect is going to take heed. Okay? And 2/3, according to Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8, they're going to be cut off and judged for them not repenting, not acknowledging Yahweh Shema Shai, okay, and a non-belief. Okay, that majority of our people, they want to trust in this American system, okay, trust in these false gods, these idols, going after the ways of the heathenistic customs and these different sets of religions, okay, especially mainly, as I always, as throughout this lesson, I'm making mention of the implementation of that RFID micro. The reason why we give a stern warning not to take that, okay, once it's implemented, because those of our people that take it, according to Revelation chapter 14, verse 9, they're going to be destroyed by the way of those missiles and the chariots bringing fire, okay? So it says, seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read, okay, the Holy Bible, okay? No one of these shall fail, going into what? The prophecies, okay? All the prophecies of the will of Yahweh Shema Shai is going to be fulfilled. It ain't going to fail, okay? None shall want her mate. Yeah, none shall want her mate, going into when it comes to the scriptures, okay, when it comes to outside of the Bible, okay, no book or doctrine, okay, can compare to the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, okay, no other religion, okay, which the word religion itself means worship, okay, and when it comes to the true worshipers, okay, the elect is going to acknowledge Yahweh Shema Shai and the prophecies and understanding this word, man, okay. But majority of people, they think that the Bible is false, it's fake, it's plagiarized, okay, it's the so-called white man's book, okay. It's written by men, okay, just like any other book has been written by men, okay. But according to the scriptures, the Lord said He put the Spirit on holy men, okay, which the word holy means separate, okay. When it comes to the prophets, they're able to interpret it or write these scriptures down, as we have today in the Holy Bible, okay, and they're able to interpret it and and prophesy, Okay, and part of that prophecy or prophesying is to give a warning. Okay, which the word prophecy means to say before. So right before the Lord bring judgment, he always set up the prophets, okay, to give that forewarning. Okay, so it said, none of these shall fail, none shall want her mate. For my mouth it had commanded, and his spirit it had gathered them. And who's going to gather? Okay, the elect. Okay, the 144,000 and the 1/3. Okay, ultimately to be delivered, to be saved, man. Okay, let's get this. The second Esdras, chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, say the Lord. So the Lord speak by the prophets. Okay, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Yeah, once again, the Holy Bible, okay, are faithful and true. Okay, fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the equality of done trouble thee that speak against thee. And that's going into starting with us that's in the faith, okay, that has been called, hopefully to be chosen, as we out there giving diligence to make our call and election sure, okay, according to the scriptures. Okay, as we out there teaching, we know that majority of our people going to come against this truth, which they coming against their own power and their own inheritance. Okay, uh, but the Lord said, don't let that trouble us. Okay, because we know the outcome. Okay, that eventually Yahweh Shema Shah going to bring judgment upon the nation of Israel when it comes to the 2/3, man. Okay, and the 2/3 going to have to perish on this side and come back in the kingdom, being the sons and daughters of the elect. Okay, which is, reincarnation. But verse 4. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. And that's the 2/3 of our people at this time. Okay. Behold, say the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world. And we read a couple of articles, okay, that's leading into these plagues to come. Okay, that's happening now. Okay, that's brewing now. And it says, behold, say the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Okay, and so the Lord bringing judgment, man. And so so this is the time now to seek Yahweh Shema Shai while he may be found. Okay, Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 6. Yeah, because it's gonna come upon a time where the Lord gonna remove his prophets off the highways and byways, man. Okay, and his word off the internet, according to Amos 8 and 11, leading to the famine of the word. Okay, then it's going to be too late for a lot of our people. Okay, for majority of our people, man. Okay, but let's get on. What is Ezekiel 2, verse 5, and it says, I started at verse 3. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that have rebelled against me. They and their fathers had transgressed against me, even unto this very day. So here we coming into the new year of 2025. Okay, still to this day, our people are rebellious. Okay, that's why we in this captivity. Okay, when you want to, when our people wonder, okay, why the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay, why we was enslaved, and okay, why we in subject here in America catching hell, okay, because that goes back to our disobedience. And the Lord put the curses upon us, according to Deuteronomy chapter 28, verses 16 throughout 68. Okay, and he set up Esau, Edom, and these heathens to rule over us due to our, our disobedience. Okay, the Lord put them over us for our punishment. Okay, but now we're at the time that the Lord about to redeem us, but it's only to the elect. Because still to this day, majority of our people don't want to accept their inheritance or knowledge, Yahweh Shema Shai, okay, their power, man, in the times that we in. Okay, but furthermore, want to trust in oppression. Okay, it's, looking for this place, okay, to prosper for them. Okay, looking for Esau, Edom to give them a fair shake. Okay, but we tell them, nah, Esau, Edom, and these heathens are our enemies. And you can read that in Psalms the 83rd chapter. Okay, but our people don't want to repent. They don't want to acknowledge Yahweh Shema Shai, the law, statutes, commandments. Okay, and they don't want to acknowledge the prophets. Okay, Verse 4, for they are imprudent children, and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them. Thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord power, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We telling you according to end time prophecies, the scriptures, okay, a great judgment is coming. And only the elect is going to be delivered. But majority of our people don't want to hear that, okay? Especially amongst these black Christians, okay? Because through Christianity, okay, through that false doctrine, they taught that God loved everybody, who the world called Christ came, died, and risen for all nations, okay? No, that's a false. Okay, Yahweh Shah only came for the nation of Israel, and at this time, the elect, okay? They trying to, trying to find a way that the Edomites or the heathen nations can be saved, okay? Now the original heathens or Gentiles are not going to be saved, man, okay? Only the nation of Israel and those that descended that out of that bloodline, okay? Because we teach that you're going to have Israelites scattered amongst the heathen nations, and it may take on a physical look, okay, of a heathen, okay, due to the curses and us being scattered amongst these heathen nations, and our the men, eventually, laden down with the heathen nations women, that you have children coming out, okay, that look like the heathen nations, but their bloodline go back to Negro, Latino, and Native American descent, which make them Israelite by the seed of their father, man. Okay, so you're gonna have individuals in that case, they're gonna be delivered if they are of the elect. Okay, and eventually all Israel gonna be changed, starting with the elect when Yahweh Shai redeemed the elect by the way of the chariots. Okay, because when Yahweh Shai redeemed the elect into those chariots, okay, the hopeful number that we're striving to be part of, okay, our body is going to be changed according to 1 Corinthians on chapter 15 throughout, okay, and that's going to issue in the new covenant, okay. In the new covenant, you can find it in Jeremiah chapter 31 verse 31, and Hebrews chapter 8 starting at verse 6 throughout. Okay, in the new covenant representing the law, statute, commandments, that's going to be in the elect inward part. Okay, and we're going to be changed from being mortal to immortality. Okay, that we're going to live forever because we're going to be righteous forever. Okay, and we're not going to sin anymore, and that's only given on to the elect. Okay, so those that may have the appearance of a heathen nation, but they Israelites, and they be delivered, okay, or the elect, they're going to be changed, as eventually all the elect is going to be changed, okay? Even those that may take on the typical, those that might have the original look of a so-called black, Latino, Hispanic, and Native American, okay? The roundabout way, man, all the elect is going to be changed, man, okay? Yeah, but majority of our people, they're not taking heed to the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, okay? That's why the Lord said they stiff-hearted. Okay, so the Lord going to bring judgment upon the 2/3. Okay, when it comes to the average so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American. Okay, even the 2/3 of the Israel that look like heathens. Okay, so the Lord is only dealing with the elect. Verse 5, and it says, and they, whether they will hear or whether they shall, or whether will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall they know that there have been a prophet among them. Okay, so they're going to know in them times, once Yahweh Shem Shah remove his prophets and his word off the internet, they're going to know a prophet had been among them. Okay, so this is the time now, okay, to seek Yahweh Shem Shah. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end the lesson here. Okay, just another, quick news and prophecy update. Okay, showing you current events that's leading to the coming of more and more judgment. Okay, especially the downfall of this place, man. Okay, so us that's in the faith, more and more we preparing ourselves. As the scripture says, watch as well as pray. Okay, and serving Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Because we are in the times of the Lord Yahweh Shah Hamashiach, second coming. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end the lesson here. And I pray that this lesson was edifying. Till next time, Lord willing. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.